Somewhere in the northwest region of Seattle, Washington, there is a homeless man, armed with a beer can, trying to drink away memories, waiting for someone selfless enough to lend him an ear. Thank you for your concern for meeting the needs of the homeless population. I want to make it clear that I share your concern and I am committed to extending help and opportunity to our homeless population.
One night turns to 6. 6 turns to 30. 30 turns to 90. A sleepover turns into 3 months in a basement. You look in the mirror. You see your clothes shrink. How long are you to stay?
I met Lorenzo when I first got into Alcoholics Anonymous myself back in March of 2008. He had gotten into drugs and alcohol in his late teens, but at some point decided that if he moved far away, that he could get away from using. While media reports may have inaccurately led you to believe the Orlando City Council has banned homeless feeding programs in our city, nothing could be further from the truth. He sits on the side of a pizzeria on the corner of Queen Anne and Mercer. His skin has grown all too fond of the concrete beds he rests his shell-shocked head on. He was still using, and his habit was progressing. He found it hard to find and keep work, and he became homeless. New to the program, I myself was struggling and became friends with Lorenzo. The City Council passed an ordinance in 2006 requiring a permit for large group feedings. This ordinance requires a permit ensuring the safety of our citizens. This ordinance is not about whether or not to feed the homeless. It's about location.
A bed meant for 1 can fit 3 if needed. Tears from the first night turn into a routine. You sleep below an abusive relationship. How long are you to stay?
He addresses me. Without offering much space for me to converse, he lets me know about his life, and that for all of these people to ignore his request is just second nature. Eventually, Lorenzo succumbed to his addictions and was caught by the people at his shelter. He was put out and lost his job too. But every day Lorenzo was in the meeting. He wanted to be clean so badly.
The night ends. A bed meant for 2 can fit 1. You still sleep below an abusive relationship. You will never leave.
Ending homelessness remains a top priority for the city of Orlando as we continue to work together to address homelessness. His body jerks to the percussion of his bones, dancing to the song of post-traumatic stress. How wrong that they've labeled him as crazy.
The night ends. All you know is this basement. Your version of God vanishes. You shrink.
I tell him I have to go. But before he lets me go, he tells me that he wants to die. Again, I share your concern, so thank you for writing me, and please contact me if I can be of assistance in the future. Sincerely, Mayor Buddy Dyer. Lorenzo managed with a lot of hard work to get into another shelter. He has a part-time job working a soup kitchen for the homeless. I invited Lorenzo to come to my church, and he's really enjoyed being there. He has over 7 months of sobriety.
The night ends. You shrink, but never leave.